as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Trying to put me down on the ground, but I hate it, be jealous, cause I'm the right in their mind. In their minds, screw up with me, boy, don't go crying. In their minds, come on at me, boy, there's a fight. In their minds.
Under the floodlights of the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium, we continue our Football Sunday here with Maharlika versus Mendiola. Glenn Casas here bringing you the action live at the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium, where we take on the second to the last game of this week. And it is another pivotal one as we see two teams of the same caliber and experience go face-to-face. Hindi ito ang unang beses na nagkaharap itong dalawang koponan na to. And if we look at the table right now, they are neck and neck between 9th and 10th position. Maharlika Taguig comfortably in 9th place with 16 points and Mendiola in 10th. Pero unlike what we have been seeing in the previous seasons, since this is also potentially setting us up for the next season, yung number 10 spot ni Mendiola, medyo kailangan nilang kapitan yan. So this is a pivotal game for them. They need to get a result today. Whereas Maharlika Taguig needs to bounce back from the last match that they've had, where Davao Aguilas was actually a heavy victor. So mapag-usapan nga natin si Maharlika Taguig. Now, Maharlika Taguig right now has come off a heavy defeat. 8 goals for Davao Aguilas UMAC FC when they faced off last week here at the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium. And it was really a show of power from the Davao squad. So Maharlika, being the more veteran team of the two, they really have been looking to regain some composure. And this is one good opportunity to do so. Dadako naman tayo ngayon sa kabila. Now, we are looking at Mendiola FC 1991, who has been looking to hang on to that number 10 spot right now. And they are still pretty close dun sa mga nasa ilalim niya. So for them to not get the result today could mean that they would have a harder final week here at the Philippines Football League. 4-2 to the goods with Tuloy, though. Hopefully, madala nila yung momentum ng laro nila. So we are looking at these two teams na medyo even nga sila. They faced off against each other before, and if I recall, they have really been feisty encounters between the two teams, especially because they have something to prove here. Medyo may hinahabol, medyo kinakailangan nila na maipakita sa isa't isa that they not only are the veterans of this league, but they also belong to the top flight. Well, we are still waiting for the match proceedings here. They are still getting themselves ready. This is match number 96 of the 105 matches that we are being treated to. Well, that is cue. Looks like we are going to turn it over to the pitch for our match proceedings.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let us welcome the teams of Maharlika Taguig FC and Mendiola FC 1991.
Well, we have been discussing the repercussions here. By the way, our match officials are Crismark Nanyola, assisted by Ryan Flores and Kim Zori Nabuel, with our fourth official, Rodney Leble. Kanina ko pa medyo binibigyan ng emphasis kung gaano kabigat ang magiging laban na to para kay Mendiola. But we also need to put emphasis on how important this match would be to Maharlika Taguig as well. If they are able to get the results that they have today, not only do they get themselves set up for the next week, but they also get the opportunity to climb the spot a little bit higher over Loyola. They are running currently, Maharlika Taguig, a 4-1-4-1 formation here with just minor changes here. Yung goalkeeper natin na si Seni Mamadou babalik na in between the sticks. And then we are looking at kind of something similar to how they've been running the game. They try to look at the wings to take advantage of the space that would be given by Mendiola FC. Now we go over to the other side with Mendiola FC 1991. These guys are running a 4-3-3 formation. And looks like they have a little bit of a sharpness in front of their, on the tip of their spear with Syed Mohebizadeh again, yung nakita natin with the first week of the PFL, who has scored for Mendiola. He could be doing them good as well, being the tip of that spear in this formation that they have right now. Pero yung one of the things that they have been finding difficult to really cope up with is keeping the defense spread out dun sa may mga sides niya sa left and right flank. That's one of the challenges that Mendiola has had. And hopefully, if they've been able to find a way to lock them in, make an airtight defense, they have an opportunity here to get the results that they need. Pero ngayon na malapit nang magsimula, and kickoff has actually occurred. Maharlika kicking us off with their iconic black, playing from left to right. And playing in their away kits would be Mendiola FC 1991 in gold, playing from right to left. Well, magkakaroon nga ng konting kapaan ngayon, but we could see a little bit of aggression coming from Mendiola here. Sayed almost getting an opportunity to have his time with the ball in front, pero looks like just right off the bat here, he is feeling something on his ankle. And the referee comes to check. Chris Mark Nanyola is calling for medical attention here, and we haven't even gone over the minute mark. But let's have a look at what happened. Medyo nagkaroon ng konting collision between him and Warren Ravanes of Maharlika Taguig. Yeah, looks like he did feel a little bit of a knock there. Well, looks like he might just need a little bit of that magic spring kung tawagin namin dito, and hopefully he'd be able to come back to the game. Yeah, there you go. Looks like he might be sidelined here temporarily while receiving treatment. Pero play will go on with Mendiola here on the ball and still in a good position. That was an error there, forced, but still the ball goes back to Mendiola. Long throw in. Susubukan nila sigurong maghanap ng ibang dadaanan. Looks like Hamed now will try to shift the play here, but he is being marked really hard by the Mendiola or the Maharlika defense. Ooh, nice piece of skill there from Eljan Razonable. And in comes Mendiola, trying to get away right down that wing. Back to Hamed. Saan niya to idadaan? Tries to go on for Banaynal. Konting agawan right in front of the box, but looks like Maharlika can get that ball away, but not as far as a Mendiola player. Mukhang babalik sa Mendiola ang bola ngayon. Trying to reset the play here with Yoba David. Shifting over to the other center back now. And kay Eljan Razonable ulit. Trying to really put some emphasis on that left flank, Maharlika. Maharlika there now releasing the man on the left flank. Raymond Abo here on that run. Could he put a cross in? Yes, he does, but it was clearly intercepted because it was right in the path of a Mendiola defender. Pero they get to win a corner this time, and this early at the game. That is a welcome opportunity to put the ball into the box. Raymond Abo looks like he's going to be taking this one. Medyo naka-crowd na ng konti ang mga Maharlika players dito sa box ng Mendiola. And here it comes. And it was headed, but not in the right direction there. Tried to redirect it into the box. But looks like David Basa could not get a good read off of that one. Mendiola still trying to play this ball out. Hindi sila nagmamadali ngayon. Hinahanap lang nila ang tamang tempo ng pasa dito. They're trying to play it from the back. Trying to get players involved. That was a pass that's supposed to go to Hamed. But Hamed clearly unhappy with how that pass went. Maharlika Taguig back on the ball here. Ravanes tries to find someone up front. Tries to go for Miley there, but Miley was in an awkward position to move the ball forward. They have to restart, but still Maharlika hangs on to this ball. Cross into that box, but right in front of a Mendiola defender. Looks like they can recover here. Trying to go for Syed, but there were three defenders right there in front of him. Cannot find a way through. Raymond Abo loses that ball. And looks like loses the foul and concedes a foul, rather. Mendiola still trying to control the pace of this game. Not really in a hurry to find that space, but they are trying. Loses that ball in a poor pass, but Mendiola able to recover. Babalik ngayon sila sa kaliwa. Razonable, back to Hamed, all the way back. Mahahanap pa ang pasa? No, it will not get to Razonable for this time. Pero mukhang makukuha pa rin ng Mendiola ang bola, shifting over to the opposite flank. Pero mukhang hindi siya maaabot ni Khaled Khalifa. But it still goes towards the direction of Mendiola here. Mukhang may pagkakataon pa rin sila na mailapit palalo itong bolang to. Looks like Hamed might be taking the throw here. Or rather, it appears that it is a foul that has been called on the edge. Good opportunity to whip it in. In comes the delivery. Unable to redirect it, Syed. Mendiola keeping possession. Medyo reset ng konti. Pero susubok ulit sila sa may left side. Trying to get control here, Jason Soberano. Pero medyo maganda ang pinapakitang depensa ng Maharlika Taguig. Gets that ball away. Still though, the possession still remains with Mendiola through this throw-in. And looks like mukhang bebuelo si Razonable dito. Trying to find Syed sa gitna. But the ball goes all the way to Mamadou Sene. Mukhang he is not going to deliver it long. No, looks like he will this time. Trying to find Junior Miley. No can do, pero maka-recover ni Basana. Miley ngayon. Lipat sa may kaliwa. Pero hindi makakahanap ng dadaanan dyan ang Maharlika. Looks like they will have to try again. Trying to look for his teammate up front, but unable to do so. Andun na si Jonathan Gold right in front. Mendiola now trying to play this one out yet again. Under pressure ngayon si Soberano, but he's still able to get that pass on to Razonable, and still Mendiola able to keep the possession. Trying to find Hamed up front. That was a good defensive header there coming from Warren Ravanes. Pero still the ball remains with the men in gold. Trying to release Syed, but he has been adjudged offside by the referee. Making that run a little bit too soon, pero he had the right idea for a good run. Let's look at it again here. Nakita niya nga na paabante na si Syed noon and had to make that pass, pero medyo malayo na nga siya from the last defender. So back to live action here. We have Maharlika now on the run. Gael Basana tries to go for Junior. Back to Basana, but it was intercepted by the defense. And looks like Mendiola could redo another one of their runs here. Hamed on the ball right in the middle of the field. Opting to shift left, trying to release Syed back in the middle. Cannot put the first touch in. Two defenders were able to do just enough. But that will be at an expense of another corner. And looks like this time around on the opposite flag, it will be Hamed Hajimadi, the skipper, to take this one. Medyo hindi nakakomit lahat ng tao from Mendiola, but too close to the keeper and almost spilled it, Mamadou Sene. Pero luckily, he was able to catch it off of the second bounce. Let's look at this one again. Ito na. The delivery was right too close to the keeper, and you would think na medyo regular na save lang din yan sana from Sene, pero medyo hindi nagustuhan ng talbog. So babalik ngayon si Mendiola on this offensive. Opting to go all the way back again to their back line. Eljon Razonable. Hamed Hajimadi. Mahahanap ba niya ang kakampi right down that right flank? Well, looks like Soberano's pass almost made it to the intended target, but not close enough. Maharlika loses that through a throw. And Mendiola able to do another counter here. Under pressure, Hamed. And a foul was called. Gael Basana does not or did not like that at all. Ito, hawak na ni Hamed ang bola niyan. And he almost had space. But Basana did well to really catch up to him. Yun nga lang, there was a lot more contact there than what the referee would have liked from behind. A free kick from distance, and looks like Hamed is lining up to take this one. We've got players up front waiting to receive that pass, but if you have enough power behind it, you could go for it yourself. He does. Way off target there this time. A good long-range attempt from Hamed Hajimadi, pero hindi nga aabot yun. A little bit to the side there. Maharlika Taguig. Jonathan Gold trying to get away. Razonable catches up. Recovers the ball for Mendiola. Grado has the ball and almost does a missed pass here. But they were able to recover, and now Mendiola might be away. Trying to find Hamed. But a poor contact there would mean that a foul has been called, and the referee points towards the direction of Maharlika, or rather the direction that Mendiola wanted to go to. They take it quickly here. Here's the replay, by the way. A little bit of a contact there nung sinubukan ni Pitogo na ipasa pa kay Hamed, who was already in space. And now looks like another foul has been called, and this time it goes towards the other direction. Opportunity for Maharlika Taguig to move it forward now. And Basa kicks us off. Basa again. Tried to look for Abo there, but Abo loses that ball. Mendiola could be on a good run. We see players down the flank. Offs to go to Razonable, who was closer. And Razonable tries to release Syed up front. No go, however. Maharlika able to kick the area, keep that out of harm's way. Gold able to get that ball, but under heavy pressure. Trying to look for Junior there up front, but it got too close to the keeper. And now Mendiola has the opportunity to move the ball forward again. Hamed was on the run, but was not located by Pitogo, and now they opt to go back. Under pressure, Razonable gets it away. Can he make that pass? Well, looks like Maharlika could still get that one. Yes, they do. But Syed is able to recover, and right in front. Hamed waiting for a teammate. Gets away from his marker here, but unable to move it forward. Opts to go back to the back line. Lilipat kay Razonable sa kaliwa. And they cross into the box. That almost made it to Hamed and Syed. But looks like a counterattack could ensue here for Maharlika Taguig. We've got players up front. Tries to go for the distance here. Raymond Abo. But a little bit too high to the goods there. Not going to make it. Well, let's look at it. He was unguarded. He was unmarked. He could have taken an extra touch, but he had to pull the trigger quickly kasi nakikita niya nga na medyo lumalapit na mga bantay. Well, looks like Mendiola has another opportunity, and they choose to play from the back. Razonable. Lumagpas kay Hamed ang pasa. Mendiola able to clean up, and now on a counter here. Otoyemi goes to Miley here. On the right flank, what can Miley do? Low cross for Basana, but does not make it to hit its intended target. Mendiola could be set up for a counter here. Hamed not rushing into things here, finding that good, nice weighted pass. And back to Hamed, trying to outplay his mark, but the ball has been captured here. Maharlika Taguig now on the counter with Junior on that right flank. Releasing Basana right up front. It's a foot race here. Gael Basana gets to it, but the pressure from David Yoba was enough to get that ball out of harm's way here temporarily, right now at an expense of a corner. That was Hamed trying to outplay his mark, but there were just too many bodies in the way. And now going back to the corner, Junior is lined up to take it, takes it low. Otuyemi goes for a long-range shot, but it was not in any way going in to the back of the net. Mukhang hindi pa rin mamadaliin ni Mendiola ang laro na to. Looks like they really want to impose on the pacing that they are running, because it appears Maharlika Taguig is running at a faster pace than them. Loses the ball right down the middle. Otuyemi. Hinahanap si Abo. Makikita si Abo. Del Rosario. Nahanap ni Hamon ang bola. He is gonna get it. Tries to release Junior. Against two. And he got tackled there. Referee says it's a clean one. Ooh. Unforced error there from Syed. Junior again on that right flank, looking to cross this ball. Not this time around. Good marking there from David Yoba. Junior Miley trying to find a path to put that ball, to glide it through. Pero masyadong masikip at masyado siyang nababantayan. Mendiola still playing it not as quickly as Maharlika is doing. And I think that could be frustrating for them. Gold almost able to nick that ball right at the back. Pero Mendiola can recover from this. Gahanap ng malayong pasa, can't find a good path to put the ball through. So Berano, to Razonable, to Hamed Hajimadi, trying to look for Syed again, pero dalawa nakamarka sa kanya. And the ball just bounces into the hands of Mamadou Sene. Goes long, finding Basana, not this time. Finds a defender instead. Ball goes out though and still remains in the possession of Maharlika Taguig. At malapit na naman sila sa may goal net. Ravanes to take this one. Hamon. Hindi siya masyado nilalapitan. He goes to release it right down the middle. No go this time, but the ball goes back to Hamon. Releases Junior here on the right flank. Can Junior make a cross? Trying to get away from his man. Looks like he does. And almost. Kame Hayato, though, able to put his body in the way. Gets away from Razonable here. And also getting away from David. But the third defender did the job. Still, they still have to defend a corner here. Pagkakataon ni Junior na imaibato to sa gitna. Ops to go low. Otuyemi. Cross papunta. Someone there. Good hands from Joji Grado. Otuyemi had a good opportunity to put that ball in. Walang nakabantay sa kanya nung time. And there were 3 Maharlika players already going for it. But the ball was just slightly closer to the keeper. And Grado just had to palm it away. But they still have another corner to defend from the opposite flag. Here comes the cross. Gets to no one. And Mendiola might be able to recover. A foul has been called in favor of Mendiola. Mendiola nagmamadali this time habang hindi pa nakakabalik ang mga defender. Pero mukhang hindi din inaasahan ng mga kampe. Looks like it has given them enough time to recover here. Maharlika Taguig is now back in position. Going on that left side again for Pitogo now. Pitogo in the box. Finds Hamed. Releases Sayed. Sayed takes a shot. Not this time. Still at the edge of the box. Pinagagawa ng bola. Looks like Maharlika could get away. Del Rosario here makes it run. Releases Junior on the right. Can he get to that ball? It's a foot race right here. Nahabol ni Junior. Makakahanap pa ng papasahan. Del Rosario tries to go for a cross. Still, the ball is nowhere near the net. But Maharlika Taguig could change that. They have the ball again. Otuyemi, binabantayan ng dalawa. Nahanap si Junior. Poor contact though, pero babalik sa Maharlika ang bola. Del Rosario, sa kanan pa rin. Laban sa dalawa. Gets to Warren. Warren crosses it into that box. Dispossessed. But still fighting for that. Looks like they might have an opening here. Junior almost had it. And Mendiola able to get away. Now for a counter. Habulan to. At nahuli. Soberano tumatakbo pero nahabol siya. Warren Ravanes containing the danger right before it became even more dangerous. Look at that run here. Soberano could have been away. But Ravanes had other ideas. Concedes a free kick instead, and in a good spot to put that ball into the box again. Hamed is lined up. We have 3 players lined up as well. Here comes Hamed's delivery. Into the box. Almost headed away. Someone there could take it. Good response there from Razonable. Or from Christian Hamon, rather. Now looks like a throw in again. Keeps things a bit calm for Mendiola. David Yoba. Medyo nawala na yung high pressing stance ni Maharlika Taguig. But the aggression is definitely not missing here. Hamed been taken down and a foul has been called. As dangerous as that man is, he is definitely a marked man tonight. Medyo nainip nga sa pinaggagawang dribbling. Kaya Christian Hamon had to. Now Mendiola getting it into the middle. Togo goes back. Tried to pass it forward there, but still no pathway. Gael Basana almost gets it away for his team. But a foul has been called instead. He has been able to draw the foul. Taking it quickly now, Junior Miley. Back to Basana, right down the middle flank. Tries to go the left side. Lucas Del Rosario keeps it in. Crosses it into it. No, just across the face of goal, but not quite there yet. Lucas Del Rosario, seeing that he has to make the direction forwards here, tried to do it on his own, but good thing it was well enough close to the goalkeeper to just have him stretch. Joji Grado putting a hand to try and change the direction, pero it kind of looked like it was going out, but he couldn't take that chance. And now they will be defending this corner. Receiving treatment po, isa sa mga player ng Mendiola there. Medyo hirap maglakad. I think that's Peter John Banaynal. Looks like he will be sidelined temporarily so that play can continue. So Maharlika will be going up against a 10-man Mendiola for now. Fisted away by the keeper. Maharlika keeping that possession still at the edge of the box. Loses it. Mendiola could be in a counter position, but he is under relentless pressure. Looks like Maharlika wins a free kick again. Still a bit far from the box, but a good spot to put a good delivery in. Looks like they are trying to set up here. Mendiola with an opportunity. Can a chance be created from here? Raymond Abo over this ball. Can he deliver? Here it comes. Someone's got to be at the end of it. Tried to go for Junior. Junior keeps it in, and a foul has been conceded. A bit of a heavy contact there from Pitogo on Miley Jr. Look at how it has occurred here. Medyo na-control na ni Miley ang bola. But Pitogo there, I think he tripped and had to to grab hold onto the closest thing in front of him. Well, looks like an opportunity to drive that ball even closer here for Maharlika Taguig. Miley lined up to take this. Where will it be dropped? Jockeying for position. Here they come. The delivery. Headed into it. But no, it bounced right off the ground and away. Looks like it was Gael Basana who had taken it. Let's look at it again there. Yes, looks like he did. But another corner now. And this time headed away by Mendiola. Hamed trying to play it out. Two defenders marking him up high. Trying to get to Syed. Syed goes back. Tried to release Pitogo, but the referee sees no advantage after that incident, and a foul has been called. Looks like a substitution will have to happen early here.
Substitution for Mendiola FC 1991.
Khalifa Khaled will be going out here and would be replaced by Ali Gamlucci. "29 minutes in. And possession-wise, looks like Mendiola has been enjoying the bigger spoil here with 60-40 in possession. Ali goes to the right flank. Cross coming in. Trying to look for Pitogo, but way over the touchline here. We are just halfway through this first half, and Star Polaris is the official match ball of the Philippines Football League. And speaking of the ball, looks like Mendiola will be defending it again. Maharlika now rolling it slowly. Ravanes tries to look for Basana up front. David Yoba able to collect for his team. Back to Yoba. Goes long. Tries it on the opposite flank. And looks like Maharlika Taguig able to nick it back, and they have an opportunity to push. Going over to that left side. Abo here trying to release Lucas Del Rosario. Looks like they will have to settle for possession again. But the poor touch means it goes back the other way. Mendiola trying to do it quickly. Nothing doing here. Looks like Maharlika Taguig is back on possession. Little hard fought, but that headed into the direction of the goalkeeper. Medyo makaka-relax ng konti ngayon si Mendiola. Georgie Grado looking to release this ball. Looks like he's going to go long. Mendiola almost able to keep it. Looks like they can. But that poor pass, it goes back to Mendiola or to Maharlika here. Lucas Del Rosario making a run. Left side. Goes back to Hamon. Oh, to Yemi. Laban sa dalawa. Mukhang muntik nang naagaw ni Sayed. Looks like the possession will continue on with Mendiola. Mendiola now with a free kick from distance. Goes towards the flank. Ali on the ball. Moves the opposite side. So Berano trying to go for Sayed. And Sayed with a shot. But well blocked, well received by Christian Hamon. The supply came in and Hamon was able to put a foot in front just right on time. But now they have a corner to defend. Hamed takes it. Headed in, but off target. Saad unable to get it through. Heads it, and it had enough power behind it, but the accuracy, though, not there this time. Mendiola knocking on the doors of Maharlika, but you can also say the same for Maharlika, who has been knocking on the doors of Mendiola themselves. Parang agawan base lang din to. Moving down the left side. Razonable plays it to the middle. Nice way to get away from your mark, Banaynal. Hamed. Maraming bantay. Sahad. Mamadou Sene, though, able to keep this one with his team. And away from the strikers. Trying to release Gael Basana. Could he get to it? Yes, he does. Trying to control. Now he needs to put a cross in. Gets away from his man. But the second defender able to clean up. Interception coming from Junior Miley. But the possession goes back to Mendiola here as it goes over the touchline. Trying to pass it right down, but a little bit of testy condition there for the defense. And now they lose it. Junior Miley right in the box, crosses it down the middle. Gold could not happen in. But a corner there, or rather a throw in there. And still really close to that ball. Rovanes goes to Miley, and Miley now tried to get away. Looks like he does get away from two. Moves over to the middle. Long range shot from distance there. But David Basa not finding the mark. Grado opts to go low. Ito makikita kung gaano ka stable na yung magiging defenses ng both teams here. They are able to really make it a back and forth game because you could see how the defense react to every single opportunity that's been presented to the opponent. Sa mga ganitong pagkakataon, it requires some special skills there from someone to really do the unexpected. Poor touch from Basana. David Yoba under pressure from Basana. Nagkahabulan sila. Hindi pa rin minamadali. This is a good sign here from how Mendiola is a bit more confident now with the ball. And when it comes to playing with teams at the same level as they are, they're not really that scared of keeping that ball and playing it from the back. One of the key things that they've really been trying to avoid is just to hoof the ball aimlessly papunta sa harap. Good cleanup from Mendiola. Can they get this ball away? They might. Medyo mahigpit ang bantay. Finds Pitogo up front. Pitogo goes to Hamed. Hamed goes to the opposite side. Looks like Mendiola gets to keep this ball. We have three players up front. Tried to release Pitogo there. But they get Del Rosario instead on the opposite end of this attack. Del Rosario has teammates to choose from. Tries to cross. Will find Miley Jr. here. Jr. though outside the box again. His turn to cross it. And Otuyemi tries for a good shot right from distance. Right down the edge of the box, but couldn't keep that ball down. Otuyemi gets a good pass here from Junior Miley. And he had to try it first time just because he might not have enough time to take the second one. But Otuyemi not finding the target this time around. But it looks like we are waiting for a throw in here from Maharlika Taguig. Timothy Uy to take this one. Ends up in Mendiola's possession, but Maharlika almost able to nick it back. Hamed. Can he find someone up front? Goes for Syed Saad. Timothy Uy blocks that one, gets it away. And looks like he wins possession for his team too. Mukhang babalik sa Mendiola ang bola with Hamed right down the edge of the box, pero maaagawan siya. The clearance though only as far as Razonable. Mendiola, uulit na naman. Hamed on the ball. Trying to look for Pitogo up front, but the pass was not good. Ball goes back. Ali finds Razonable on the left flank this time. Quick cross here to Syed. Takes that shot. Blocked. And the ball goes back to Razonable. Lays it off to Ali. But Ali is dispossessed. And now Junior Miley might be away on the right flank here. Releases Del Rosario. But too far and easy to clean up for Carme Hayato. Mendiola back in possession. Banaynal. Kay Hamid. Babalik kay Ali. Si Rasunable tumatakbo pero he goes with the Hamid instead. Pitogo offside there. Napaaga ang takbo ni Melvic Pitogo doon. Pero Hamid had seen him making that run. Looks like he just had to place the ball properly before he take that long-range pass. A split second of a difference could have spelled it. Sene finds Basana, but the control isn't there. Bounces back to Mendiola, and Mendiola could be on the run. Ali goes to Hamid sa gitna. No go this time. Lucas Del Rosario now on the ball for Maharlika. May mga nag-aabang sa kaliwa at kanan niya, but looks like he was pulled down right there. And the referee is reaching out for a card this early in the match. A yellow card has been issued to the number 14 player, Peter John Banaynal. Let's have a look at how it went through. He was almost away there, Lucas Del Rosario, pero he had to put his hands on him, Banaynal. Medyo nakikita niya nga na medyo nanganganib ang kanyang kupunan. Yun yung mga matatawag natin na professional fouls. Alam mong magkaka-yellow card ka if you take that man down or your man down from behind. Pero you have no choice kasi mukhang almost in the clear na siya. Pero honestly speaking, better to get a yellow card and not concede at this point in the race. They want to keep themselves afloat up that top 10 spot. So they have to do well against this free kick that Maharlika Taguig is about to take. And Kelme is the official outfitter of our referees here at the Philippines Football League. Teka, mukhang may hindi natutuwa si Chris Mark Nanola sa nakikita niya. He had to have some few words more before blowing his whistle. Raymond Abo over this one. Takes it. Junior Marley takes it a second time. No go. The wall has stood firm. Raymond Abo tries to go from distance. Trying to find a teammate, rather. But he could not find his teammate there, si Christian Hamon. Balik ang bola sa Mendiola. Dito nga at this stage of the game, makikita mo kung gaano ka determined ang both teams na hindi makapagpa-score dito. Their defenses are on an all-time high right now. And high pressure from Raymond Abo almost led to an error there from the number 44, Kame Hayato. Looks like Mendiola still keeps the run. Hamed Hajimadi right down the middle. Tries to go for Pitogo up front. Pitogo cannot control the ball, loses it to Maharlika, who now releases or tried to release Gael Basana right down the middle. Pero mabilis ang reaction ni David Yoba. Looks like Maharlika will get to keep this run. Players up front. Hamed Hajimadi goes for Ali. Ali, long pass there. Will it get to Syed? Headed in. There's no one in front of goal, but the defenders were able to keep it clear. Timothy Uy now on the ball. Good job to cover for his keeper. Could have been an opportunity right there for Mendiola to take the lead right before the halftime break. But looks like we've got a player on the ground and the referee has been called to attention here. Chris Mark Mendiola now checking on the player. Said Sahad Mozabide there. He almost was clear to the ball. But immediately after that, I can't seem to find the contact there. Maybe an alternate angle would do, but yeah, from the angle that we've seen, I didn't quite see the contact right there. Quick little water break from the players, or for the players. It looks like we get the play to resume here. Junior Miley about to throw this one in. Goes back, gives it back to Mendiola. Fair play to him. Now Mendiola trying to release Pitogo down the left side. Na kay Pitogo. Laban kay Warren. Tries to do the shot himself. And way off target, and you could see the frustration there from Syed Mohabizadeh. And the yellow card was issued to Warren Ravanes there. And just right as the half is about to end, let's have a look at what happened. Si Pitogo makakatakas na sana. Goes down the ground right there. And the referee thinks that there was too much of a contact there coming from the number 27, Warren Ravanes. Hence the yellow. So it looks like Hamed will be up against a two-man wall. Looks like it's going to be a four-man wall instead. And if you've been watching the Philippines Football League, this Hamed has been known to take shots and has been really good at it from this sort of distance. So it won't be a surprise if he could at least challenge the keeper this time around. Referee blows the whistle. In it comes. Hamed Hajimadi, and into the hands of Mamadou Sene. And with that, the referee has called proceedings to a halt. First half has just ended. Look at this beautiful strike from Hamed. Looks like it was about to go onto that opposite corner there. But Mamadou Sene reacts just the same way. At the moment, we are at parity here. Maharlika Taguig FC 0, Mendiola FC 1991 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, the halftime score of this match.
We ourselves are being treated here to an end-to-end game, and looks like we don't know what's going to happen at the end of it. So stick around, folks, as we've got the stats, we've got the highlights, we've still got second half coming to you, so don't go away.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
Football teaches us how to win, as well as how to accept defeat gracefully. Then go on to do our best in the next game. Follow this trail, boys. Let your opponents and teammates remember your name. Let play a role in the future of football.
With Kelme, leave your mark.
And we are back at the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium for some more football action here. We are looking at Maharlika Taguig and Mendiola FC 1991 grinded all to a stalemate as of the moment. Possession-wise, stats-wise, looks like it can be pretty even, Steven, for both of these teams. Mukhang kailangan nila ng something a little bit more extra in order to get away from the other. Pero so far, so good. This has been good action, plenty of action on both sides, as we've seen opportunities taken from right to left and vice versa. Some close calls here coming from Mendiola here. You could see the shots coming in. You could see the blocks, the bodies being put in the way. Plenty and plenty of action. Pero yun nga, there's still something missing here. An extra ingredient. Kasi as of the moment, whatever one team is throwing out, the other manages to throw something that can cancel it. Right now, after the first half has just been concluded, coaches would probably have some changes right there. And looks like from the Mendiola side, something could be up. Now, let's have a look at the possession stats. Like I said, hindi masyadong nagkakalayo ang dalawa. 47 to 53, that's not a huge margin between, but the number of shots from Mendiola, though, 7 to 3, 4 on target. But you could see the number of corners coming on the opposite side there, and offsides, fouls, a little bit more aggressive on the Maharlika side, but both of them already in the books, this team. So it looks like they are now in position and could be ready to grind it out once more. Hopefully, we can find a winner by then. This game is powered by 8 Cuts Burgers. You can find them right outside the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium if you want to go and grab a bite kung nandito ka lang within the area. Football and food right here. So now we have this second half to look forward to. These two teams still have something to prove. Remember, Maharlika could secure themselves into the top 10 by winning this one and overtaking the currently 8th place, or rather, currently 8th place Loyola FC and take 8th spot for themselves. Mendiola, on the other hand, still at the risk of dropping if ever that the second division comes along, and if the second division would only take the top 10 teams, medyo nanganganib to si Mendiola FC 1991. They could still be in for the drop if ever one of the teams below them steps up. So yun nga, mukhang bumanat na ang bola and looks like the kickoff has occurred. We now have here Mendiola defending. Good long pass trying to find Gael Basana, but unable to. Looks like a little bit of a battle here in midfield. Good way to recover the ball there for Maharlika Taguig. Buzawi, one of the new introductions to the second half. He has really been one of those key elements whenever Mendiola, or Maharlika rather, gets a win. Lucas Del Rosario for Maharlika, right down the edge of that box, right side. Unable to find his entry. Goes back. Restarts. Junior Miley cannot get that ball away. Tries to go long instead, but very easy read there for Kame Hayato. Mendiola opting for a long pass this time, something that I haven't seen them do in a while there. But looks like, just like as expected, that could easily be detected and cleaned up by Maharlika. Maharlika now moving forward with Del Rosario against 2 defenders and getting dispossessed there by Ali. But Otoyemi has closed down Ali's movement there. Ali had to make a pass trying to go for the right side there, but he cannot get that ball to Soberano. Ball goes out for a throw. Goes back to Mendiola's way. Look at how this one would play out. We have here Kame on that ball, going over to that right side with Keith Idulan. Goes to Hamed. Hamed under pressure. No choice but to go all the way back to Hayato there. And Hayato shifting to the other side, the other center back. Looks like Mendiola could find an opening right down this left flank. Crosses it into it. Too far for Syed to chase. Mamadou Seno getting that ball there. And now it's Maharlika's turn. Not going for high passes there, but still finds Gael Basana right down the middle. Under immense pressure from Hayato, but able to get that pass through. Looks like the poor pass here means that Maharlika loses this run, and Mendiola with an opportunity. Hamed Hajimadi releases the player on the left. Long cross from distance. Into the box, but a little bit too far for everyone to give chase. Medyo napalakas ang hataw doon ni Eljan Razonable. Maharlika, hindi masyadong magmamadali. Tried to go for Raymond Abo, but there was a man marking him. Mendiola now trying to put that ball back into the other direction, but Maharlika able to clean up. Mukhang makakalipat sila here from defense to attack, but Mendiola gets that ball back right down that flank. Maharlika recovers here and still could keep that ball going. Gael Basana tries to look for Del Rosario with a quick pass, but looks like it was bolted out of the way there. Again, we are seeing David Yoba instrumental into the defense of his team. Try to go for glory. No way this time. Georgie Grado. Mukhang lilipat sa kanan ngayon. Kay dula ng bola. Back to the goalkeeper. And now shifting over to Yoba. Still moving that ball into the middle of the field. Mendiola drawing a lot more of their players forward. Good 1-2 to Ali. Goes down that right side, crosses it into the middle, but a little bit too far for Syed to give chase. Straight into the hands of Mamadou Sene we've got here. Goal kick has been given here, and it has been taken all the way back. Looks like it will go right back into Mendiola's hands. Keith Idula now on the ball, back to Hamed. Under pressure at nalagpasan lang si Buzawi just like that. Tried to get it to Syed here. Poor first touch. Mauuna si Christian Hamon dito. Good clearance from him. Mukhang hindi nga nagle-let up ang intensity dito. Mukhang babalik na naman ang bola sa Mendiola. And Mendiola now about to cross that in. Pero good blockage there. Buzawi again. Still Buzawi not letting it through easily. Raymond Abo nakikipagagawan. Pero mukhang final clearance ni Otoyemi, mukhang yun ang magiging effective dyan. Let's look at this replay here. Hamed trying to get that through, and nicely done against Buzawi. Brushes him off. If there is one thing that we can say about our friend Hamed Hajimadi is that he is a baller and a dribbler. It looks like Mendiola almost had an opportunity to cross that ball in. Ali tries to get it. Looks like they are able to retain it. Hamed on the ball. Goes over to the left side. Mendiola still on this attack. Cross into the box. Nag-aabang si Syed. But the header was off target there. I don't think there was contact at all. Ali back to Hamed. Hamed lifts it up. Can Syed get to it? He does, but it also was blocked. Syed now back to Hamed. Keith Idulan sa baba. Mukhang nakafocus sila ngayon sa bandang kanan ng field. Lays it off. Tries to go for a little spectacular back pass there to Soberano. But still looks like the ball remains in the possession of Mendiola, who has been knocking down on those doors. It's only a matter of time. Mendiola gets to keep it. Can he get away from his marker? He almost does right there. Again, you could see a lot of spark there coming from Eljan Razonable. And now a corner has to be defended. The first corner of the second half. Looks like they still get this ball here. Ali crosses it in. It gets to someone there. Can he take that shot? Good response from the Maharlika defense. Looks like it was Christian Hamon who was able to get that blockage on. Let's have a look at it again. No, rather, it is the number 23 shirt there, Jonathan Gold. And again, Gold with that throw. Gael Basana trying to control. Looks like he manages to. And now in comes the attack of Maharlika Taguig. Trying to release the man on the right side. Right down the middle here. Good cross could come in. No, not this time. And Mendiola able to thwart that offensive. Ngayon sila naman ang may pagkakataong umabante. But he is undermanned there, right alone, right in the open there. Had to go back to get backup from his teammates. Ali with the ball, almost losing it. Shifting the play over to Keith Idulan sa kanan. Idulan with that long cross to Syed. Syed gets it, but not in a good position. He tries to cross again. Ali gets to it. He is still outside the box, Ali. Poor touch from him. Could have almost been a corner there had they let the ball go out of the touchline, pero they tried to clear it just to be safe. He was already away there, Ali. Raymond Abo able to collect and do the clearance, do the needful for his team. Maharlika naman ngayon ang susubok. Tries to go for long. Lucas Del Rosario too far. And ball now back in the hands of Mendiola. Keith Idulan. Long pass from David. Hamed gets the rebound. Lays it off to Syed. Syed needs to make a good low cross. Can someone take that shot there? Pitogo! No! Denied there. And Mendiola still keeps the possession. But hold on, a foul has been given by the referee, and he is having a word with Ali. Hamed Hajimadi trying to calm the situation down and be the mediator for his team. Such a cool leader he is right now. But look at how Pitogo almost found the back of the net. Good effort to block that attempt there from Timothy Uy. Right place, right time, the defender. Pero looks like from the get-go here, Mendiola FC 1991 has been the hotter of the two boots. And in they come again, the men in gold. Ali right down the middle. Tries to get away from Uy. He does. Raises out to Soberano. Soberano with a back heel pass. Idulan tries to put it back. Poor pass right there from Soberano. Mendiola gets it back right down the middle flank. Gael Basana making a run. But a poor touch from him makes the ball go farther than he needed to. And it was easy pickings there for Joji Grado, who now has to put the ball back quickly for his team. Hamed Hajimadi. Pinapatakbo niya mga kasama. Syed to Ali. Tumatakbo si Syed. Ali doesn't make the pass yet. Tries to pass it on to Soberano instead, but Soberano was dispossessed. Buzawi trying to find Miley Jr. out far left there, but David Yoba makes it hard. Looks like they get to keep possession. Lucas Del Rosario closely, really closely gets it. That is a man to watch out for, Lucas Del Rosario. David Yoba doing just enough to bother him and not make him take a shot the way he wants to. But that doesn't clear them from the danger yet, because they still have this corner to fight for. With the number of corners sweeping in, we have 5 corners to 1 from Mendiola. And here comes the corner now. A little bit too close, right off the crossbar there. It's still in the game. Poor clearance there from Hayato, and he was dispossessed right there. Looks like Maharlika Taguig could easily restart this now. Tried to release a player up front. David Basa appears to be the point man there, but not quick enough, and the pass was too strong. Now Mendiola have the opportunity. Could they release the man? Looks like they might. Tries to go for glory from distance. But Mamadou Sene able to keep his position there. Still a lot of football to be had here. We have 2 teams that are still fighting for it. Referee has blown the whistle here. Let's see what's going on. May kinakausap si referee. Looks like the play has been halted, and looks like he's pulling the play all the way back here. Could this have something to do with it? Oh! That clearance, that goal kick rather, from Mamadou Sene. As a goalkeeper, you are allowed to handle the ball with your hands, but you cannot handle the ball from outside that line. That is a foul. And I believe this normally would call for an indirect free kick. I could be wrong here, but let's see how they're going to plan this out. And looks like it's a 10-man wall. The Great Wall of Maharlika. Makakalusot kaya yan? Papasok sa Taguig. In comes the shot. Not quite there. Hamed Hajimali has scored countless times from that position before, but I guess this one isn't one of those. Look at how he has taken it. It is a little bit too wide and a little bit too high. Nope, not this time, Hamed. But looks like Mendiola is able to nick the ball in a dangerous spot. Medyo advanced sila dyan. Naagapan lang ng Maharlika. But still, a foul has been called again to the disapproval of the Maharlika players. Still, another dangerous spot here. Let's have a look at it. A little nudge coming from Christian Hamon there on Pitogo. Nasiko ni Christian Hamon si Pitogo doon at nakita ni referee. He was in a good spot to spot that. And now they have this dead ball situation to handle. And again, it could be another time, another opportunity for Hamed Hajimaji to shine. The skipper lines himself up for this one too. Ali looks like he's getting closer to that ball too, but most likely it's going to be Hamed. Waiting for the referee to give his go-ahead. Ayan na. Hamed to take. It's nice and low, but right in front of Mamadou Sene. Not too difficult of a save for him. And now an opportunity for Maharlika. Look at that. Nice and low there, but too close to the middle of the goal. Hamed Hajimadi does have the ability to bend it and make the ball dip. But this time it was too close for comfort. We are halfway through the second half, and Star Polaris is the official match ball of the Philippines Football League. Right now, Hamed Hajimadi on that ball. Gives it to Syed, and Syed gets dispossessed. Bouzawi making himself a big bother there. And now Mendiola has to defend. Raymond Abo to throw. Gael Basana tries to keep it. Looks like he does. Tries to offload to Junior right on the right flank. Junior goes for Raymond Abo, but instead into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Punch that away, but the danger is not over yet. Poor pass. Mendiola not able to move forward. A bit of a physical tussle there by Keith Adulan. Pero hindi nila mapanatili ang bola. Kinulang pa sila sa lapad ng field. Let's have a look at that goal, or that run right there. It was really on its way to Raymond Abo, but still the trajectory was too far out. And si Mendiola naman ay susubok, pero they still can't get away from their own half right at the moment. Tuyemi, medyo hindi natutuwa doon. Ali goes for Soberano. Soberano binabantayan ni Uy. Uy making himself big there. Forcing a mistake. Soberano passes it, but only over the touchline. Yung intensity nga talaga ay hindi bumababa para sa dalawang kupunan na to. Pero hindi pa natatapos. Looks like David Basa tries to go for a long pass there. Maharlika able to keep it. Lucas Del Rosario lays it off to Raymond Abo. Sa kaliwa, back to Rosario. Dalawang bantay, nalusutan niya ang isa. Ngayon tatlo na. Still Del Rosario with that ball, but Keith Edulan finally puts a tackle that would get that ball away from the man. Pero hindi pa tapos. Meron pang corner na susunod. At mukhang si Raymond Abo ang kukuha nito. May sapat na bilang dyan sa loob ng box para sa Maharlika. Pero kailangan niyang mahanap ang kakampi niya. Raymond Abo ready with the delivery here. In it comes. Who's gonna get to it? Keeper's hands. And looks like a foul was called to the relief of the men in gold. Mendiola will try to play this one. Mukhang ilalayo niya to. Medyo pinaabante niya na ng konti ang mga kasamahan niya. Joji Grado now. Yeah, he is going to be hoofing this one away, it seems. In comes the delivery here, right to the box. Or out of the box, rather. Pero still into the hands of Maharlika Taguig. Ooh, they almost lost it. They did lose it this time. Mendiola could be with another opportunity to pass that ball forward. Ali. Hahanapin si Idulan. Hamed Hajimadi. Si Soberano libre at nahanap ni Hajimadi si Soberano. He is not offside. Cross coming into the box but straight to the hands of Mamadou Sene. Sene, always the right man to take that action. If you cross it in too close for him, he is going to gobble that ball up for sure. Long pass here, trying to get Basana forward. And he almost does. Nakalusot ang bola. Babalik sa Maharlika at ang Maharlika mukhang hindi na maghihintay. Soberano trying to get to that ball. Will he? Does he? He does. Cross na lang. Pero good clearance. Christian Hamon ready for that and pounced on the ball when he had the slightest of opportunities. But now looks like we will have a substitution.
Substitution for Mendiola FC 1991. Their number 88, Jay Soberano.
68 minutes in, Jay Soberano will be going out.
Banez.
And Johnny Banez taking his place. Would this change be sufficient for this balance to be tipped? Well, mukhang maghihintay tayo for the next play out kasi hindi rin maipasok ang bola na yan. That was, I believe, Jay Soberano's last play before being subbed out. Maharlika Taguig tries to release Lucas Del Rosario, but it was too close to David Yabo. Under pressure, si Basana Sana. But looks like that may pay off. Gael Basana, could he take the shot? He could not take the shot first time. Gael Basana almost gifted an opportunity right there. He made the right kind of pressure there, forcing an error on the back line of Mendiola. But when he had the opportunity to pull the trigger, he fell short. And now could Maharlika get that one back here? Looks like Mendiola almost giving them a scare on the other side, but Sene would be hanging on to that ball. In it comes again. Gael Basana fighting off three defenders who successfully managed to get the ball away from him. But the danger is not over. Maharlika Taguig still has possession. Junior Miley fighting for it. Finally gets the ball to someone unmarked. Otiemi now. Back to him, but poor first touch. Mendiola with an opportunity, but thwarted again by the ready backline. Christian Hamon yet again. Very, very quick to react. And in we go. Mendiola shifting direction. Tried to get the ball to the substitute, John Archie Ibanez, but not the control they wanted from him just yet. Medyo nagwa-warm up pa ng konti. But he looks like Mendiola here will have to defend this one again. Junior Miley almost away. He takes it on himself, but still too close to Joji Grado. Keeper gobbles that up and makes that quick pass. Can Mendiola keep this one up? You could see Junior already getting away from his markers there. But he opts to go for the closer side. Easy for the goalkeeper to close it down. But looks like Mendiola could still be at an opportunity to move forward. But they've just been thwarted. Maharlika Taguig, umaabante naman. Right side, Gael Basana, offside. Or rather, it went through the touchline and looks like we have another offensive coming from Mendiola. Hamed Hajimadi tries to release the substitute Ibanez. Foul has been given there by the referee and a card has been issued. Christian Hamon has to be careful now. After being one of those unscared defenders to put a foot in, looks like he has to watch his back now. A second yellow could mean disaster for his team and for himself. So now a free kick, which again is in very, very dangerous territory. Optimal range again for Hamed Hajimadi to take. Their designated free kick taker. Ooh, doesn't take it this time. And oh, could almost paid off. That caught Sene by surprise. But Sene is still able to do enough to keep it away. Bet he wasn't expecting that pass. Looks like he was about to take it long and low again. But lays it off to his teammate instead. And looks like Mamadou Sene was just barely able to react quick enough. Foul is called. And looks like the referee is still having a word with the man. Bouzawi there. Throw in. Mukhang susubok na namang isalaksak ang bola right there. And an opportunity. Oh, and it went in. Bounced right off Mamadou Sene. Syed Mohebizadeh. Again, the talisman from the first game, making his impression on this penultimate game. Out of nowhere, that one. It almost seemed that Sene already had his clutches to it. But the spill was unfortunate. Let's have a second glance. Syed has it. Took the opportunity to strike it on the bounce. And it came right off the keeper right there. Here's a better angle. Pagsipa niya. Mukhang hindi dumiretso sa kamay ni Sene. The ball was already headed towards Sene's direction, but the bounce itself. Well, that was unfortunate for the keeper, but looks like something special has just happened tonight. And it has tipped the scale towards Maharlika, or rather Mendiola FC 1991. Maharlika still needs to give chase. It is just a one-goal game. And we still have more than 14 minutes to go, plus stoppage. Ali or Mendiola, he is with space, tries to go for it himself. But this time Sene able to keep his composure after conceding. But you can see on the face of Mamadou Sene that he is not happy with how that goal came in. Ali with a cross. Defender able to snuff it out. Ali had plenty of space. And seeing that no one was there to back him up, he had no choice but to take it himself. Hindi niya na mahintay ang mga kasamahan. Mukhang itong si Timothy Uy ay nakakaramdam na nga ng signs of fatigue. But looks like a corner is still to be played. So there is still another opportunity for Mendiola to double up. Hamed lays it off to Ali again. Ali goes back to Hamed, and Hamed looks to cross. Coming in too far. Syed had to give chase, but the ball was kept in. And the danger is not over yet. Cross from Syed. Into the foot of the defender. Still, the danger is not over. They still need to get this away from their own half. Maharlika Taguig, Gael Basana, finally able to control. O2 Yemi gets to Gold. Gold still running with it. Gael Basana tries to keep it for his team. Bounces all the way back to the keeper. This is the time for Maharlika Taguig to show some desperation here. But looks like Mendiola gets to nick that ball and redo another one of their offensives. Ali, Idulan. Bumalik. For Hamed now. Back to Ibanez. Hayato. Gahantay ng babalik. But passes all the way back to Grado. Grado now pass to Yebo. Hamed. Yebo now. Still, Maharlika Taguig trying to find a way to get themselves back into this game. O2 Yemi cannot find Del Rosario this time. Mendiola seemed to keep this possession going here. And without a lot of pressure coming from the defense of Maharlika Taguig, they can take as much time as they want. Ali, beautiful back pass there, or back heel pass from Hamed. Back to Ali. Can't find a way through there. Goes back to Hayato. Idulan, right side. Hajimadi. Ibanez. Tumatakbo si Ali pero di niya nakita. No choice there for Banaynal to go back. David pushes forward, left side of the field now. Cross coming in. Syed is offside. We are just 9 minutes away from the end of regulation time. And looks like this is the time that players who have been pushing so hard would find themselves at the mercy of fatigue. Kasi one of the things that you can really expect is the loss of, well, you can say na yung adrenaline siguro nila ay nagsa-start na mag-wear off after they've scored that head goal. Opportunity for all of the players to grab some liquids, grab some fluids. Samantalang on this side now, mukhang ina-assist ng medical staff. Isa sa mga players, I think it's Ali here who has been sidelined or who will be sidelined in the meantime. So it looks like they might be playing temporarily with one man less. But Ali looks to be ready to go back to the playing field, and looks like fourth official has allowed him to. Maharlika Taguig now going long. Let's see if they can move it over to the right side. No can do. David Miley, laban sa dalawa, gets it through. Jonathan Gold loses it. And now Maharlika could be away here. David Yaboa. Christian Hamon with a tackle, and it's a good one. Their referee is not going to blow his whistle for that one. Maharlika Taguig tries to go on the offensive, but a couple of defenders preventing the man with the ball to move it forward. Maharlika Taguig carries on with their attack, though. Could the cross come in? We have some defenders there. Cross comes in. Tries to go for the spectacular. Raymond Abo could not get his foot through that ball. Could have been a beautiful worldy shot there had that volley been pulled off. Pero masyadong hindi nakuha ang timing ni Raymond Abo. Pero he was in a good position to just simply go and get it. Mukhang Mendiola will still keep going for those long passes for now. Contact there, and Timothy Oy goes to the ground, but the referee hasn't blown his whistle yet. Tussle for the ball right down the middle. Ali loses it. Maharlika Taguig gets it back. Gael Basana with a poor pass. Junior Miley tries to control, and he has been taken to ground. But looks like the action will still carry on from there. But before that happens, mukhang may titignan muna si Chris Mark Nanol. Babalikan natin si Timothy Uy, who is still on the ground right now, at mukhang humihingi siya ng substitution. Or it could just be medical attention that he needs right now. They continue to play this out at such high intensity. No, it's no wonder that fatigue will start creeping in. "85 minutes in, and looks like Maharlika will be substituting here." It looks like our friend Bensi Villanueva will be replacing Timothy Uy.
Substitution for Maharlika.
And there's the official call of it.
Number 22, Timothy Uy. Replaced by player number 28, Bensi
Looks like
Villanueva.
Maharlika Taguig really wants to make the most out of this possession here. Over the ball, we already have Sufiani Buzawi and Raymond Abo na medyo nag-uusap-usap pa, konting brainstorming nga naman bago kunin ang sipa na yan. And it'll be Buzawi. And nice and low and really close. Had to go full stretch there, Joji Grado, but luckily it was just off. Let's have a look at it. Nice power behind it. Pero just a few more inches off center, and it could have been a goal. Mendiola can't keep it this time. Looks like Otoyemi was trying to give chase, but looks like they'll just go back and bounce to their possession here. Long throw in. Mendiola keeps this one in. Cross low. Can someone take a shot? Not this time. Maharlika cleans this one out. Junior Miley on the left flank. trying to go for that long pass to Dave Basa. No go. Looks like may konting agawan pa. Gael Basana tries to get the ball from Keith Dulan. But looks like Mendiola would come out on top of this one. Mendiola nicks it back. Buzawi gets it back for his team. And now we have Miley on the run. Dave Basa gets tackled. But the referee is not even pointing to the spot for that. Referee has adjudged that this particular free kick would be taken as a corner here. Junior Miley for the delivery. And they tried to shoot it twice, but both attempts were blocked. Maharlika still on this possession. Junior Miley, could he get away? Crosses it low. Well, you could see there for a little short while that David Yeboah was on the ground. At nung medyo naalangan yung team niya, napatayo siya. Gumaling bigla ang konting sakit. Pero ngayon bumalik. Medyo may parang anesthesia effect nga naman pala talaga pag inaatake ka na ng kalaban. Biglang bangon. Lucky enough, Keith Dulan was there to block the ball before he even had to make contact with him. And now David Yeboah will have to be sidelined for the temporary time. Still unable to head it away. Several shots at goal here, but they just bounced off the foot. Still the ball continues with Maharlika Taguig. Referee has called for a foul there on the number 36. John Archie Ibanez. 90 minutes in, looks like another substitution comes in. So it looks like it will be Earl Mount Herrera coming in. But look at this one. After Junior Miley loses that ball there.
For Mendiola FC 1991. Player number 37, Melvin Pitogo. Replaced by player number
Lucas Del Rosario now on this ball and would be glad to take that responsibility. Konting hintay. In it comes. Almost headed in, but headed away instead. Hold on, the referee has been urgently blowing his whistle here because we have a player down. I believe that would be player number 44, Kame Hayato. Well, it looks like the referee and the medical personnel are checking him out right now. But as we wait for that, let's have a look at this attempt again. Not able to even head it goalwards. And Maharlika still waiting for the go-ahead. Well, let's have a look at this run in one more time. Makikita mo na talagang ang commitment ng player to get that header. David Mark Basa was there. Pero that would be at the expense of his defender. Hayato Kame. And looks like he will be sidelined there for a bit. Drop ball has been played and fair play has been given. Well, you could say that, but looks like all of the players wanted to shoot. And so closely they did find the back of the net. The substitute, Bensi Villanueva, was given the opportunity to take it first time from out of the box. Maybe he had the chance to take it after a touch or two, but right now, they are still looking for that equalizer. Now trying to distribute that ball for a little bit more kick behind it. Is Hayat there. But right now, let's... it's still in the clutches of Mendiola FC 1991, still trying to keep this slender lead forward. We've only got about a minute of stoppage remaining here. They just need to hang on to the end. And luckily for them, looks like Maharlika Taguig does not have that momentum that they want to keep building on. Right now, it has been momentum of Mendiola FC 1991 to keep those clearances coming. Would Maharlika Taguig respond to that? Free kick taken quickly. Really close opportunities right there. Maharlika Taguig still back to the drawing board for looking for that equalizer. Joji Grizaldo might have to keep his composure even more solid, more now than ever. Taguig gets it back. Can they keep control? Del Rosario loses control. Hamed Hajimadi making that run again. Tries to lay it off for Ali, but Ali wasn't ready. And now their defense was able to clean this up. Long pass from Raymond Abo. Well, looks like that is a good run there from Maharlika. Or rather from Mendiola. Ooh, taken down there. Looks like Jonathan Gold may have been the culprit here. Well, let's have a look at that one. A little bit of shoulder-to-shoulder contact between Erlmont Herrera and Jonathan Gold right there, but looks like the ball continues to be hung on to by this Mendiola team. Mamadou Sene, who's only made that one crucial mistake once in this game, but could it be the most important mistake? Look at that run from Miley. Could a low cross happen? Almost tried to go for that low cross, but he gave himself enough space between himself and the ball. And now the defender was able to nick that away. Hamed taken down by his man. Ahmed finds Ali right down the right flank. An insurance goal is needed by Maharlika if they really want to keep this game for themselves all the way. Long pass. Doesn't find a teammate there, but made it a bit strong for him. Ahmed tries to lay off his player here. Ibanez loses it. A lot of contact there, but the referee says nothing doing. Well, looks like the referee has had enough and will be going to check on the couple of players that are currently on the ground. But looks like this will be it for this evening for this team. It has been a long grind for both of these teams. It has been right in the balance from the get-go. But who knew that a fantastic moment from Saad Mohebizadeh was all it took to get the edge over their opponent. Mendiola FC 1991 now has the opportunity to cement themselves further into the number 10 spot. And Maharlika Taguig will have one more game to play, just like this team. But for now, this evening is Mendiola's evening. Maharlika Taguig 0, Mendiola FC 1991 1. We have been treated to a fantastic evening of football today, and we still have one more game coming to us right after this one. And I think this would be one of the main events of the evening here. But right before we go, let's give you the highlights of today's match. And also, for the moment, player of the match, none other than the skipper, Hamed Hajimadi. Well, he has been pivotal for his team, instrumental in keeping this Mendiola team glued together. And boy, you could see how important his passes have been for the team. Up next, we have Kaya Football Club Iloilo going up against Davao Aguilas Football Club. So don't go away. This has been Glenn Casas, and on behalf of the men, hardworking men and women of the broadcast team, stay safe out there.
Our Super Sunday is not done.
me down on the ground, but I haters be jealous 'cause I'm the right